Hey, welcome in, whoever's here. I can't really see the chat, but we're going to go with some bobber and minnows for now. I think this is what we're going to need. This river's pretty much blown out, but I found a spot that's kind of calm. And I think this might be the spot we're going to find some fish at. So let's see what the live bait will do. We catch some crappie. Trying to find a good spot to where you guys can kind of see. I can kind of see. But I'm not like blocking the view. You know what I'm saying? I know catching one fish isn't a pattern. And catching two fish starts to become a pattern. And I caught two nice crappie right here off camera. And of course, I was playing with my phone when I caught them. So I should probably pick up my phone and start playing with my phone again. But they're right here in this general area. Wasn't quite that far down, but this is all flooded, so they're up in there. Kind of feel if I had a little jig, I could throw a jig up in there probably and catch some as well. The ones I caught were further over here by this tree. See that there tree? Not that tree, or that tree, or that tree, but that tree. These minnows I have, they're kind of big, so fish didn't have no problem taking. Let's try over by this tree a little closer. These minnows being bigger, they got a lot of life to them, so there's a lot of action. It was like right in that area. So let's see if it holds true. Let's see if we can catch three right around in there. When they were big, they're big crappie. Usually these bigger crappies seem to school together and the smaller ones will stay together. The boat's swaying back and forth, so can't really help that a whole lot. If I catch another one, which I think I will, I'll show it to you and you'll see what I'm talking about. And honestly, I didn't think I could go live here. I don't normally have service right here. Of course, now that I went live, the fish probably won't bite. How's the signal anyway? Is it okay? I can't read the chat. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you coming in. I see there's people in the blue. So that's good. I wonder if I'm a little bit too shallow because I was fairly deep. I was probably about that deep. Maybe I need to be in a little closer. The nice thing about being on my boat, I can move around a little bit. I can lean, I can sit. I can do all that fun stuff. Being up on that shore, you're just constantly walking. There's got to be more than two crappie in there. 3 of the 4 crappie I've caught on this trip have been pretty nice. If we don't get any action, we're just going to work down this shore. There's actually a weed bed here that I was kind of trying to concentrate on. It was just too much current out there. It's too windy. I know it don't seem windy to you guys right now, but it is. There's a ton of current. I'm gonna try to go in a little closer. Nice thing about spot lock, you can move from back here. Autopilot. Even though it don't work right half the time, it's a nice thing, nice feature to have. I think she moved far enough. I think we need to get back up here by this tree. It did change up a little bit. I had a weighted jig head on her, which I don't normally do. But I'm like, I'm not changing all that crap if the bite's not there. I'll learn how to talk one of these days. Then again, I might be a little too deep. I need to go a little shallower again. We'll see. That minnow's cruising now. He's swimming. He's swimming because something's after him, or is he just swimming to swim? You see him kind of nervous. Just keep swimming up into the shallows, dude. Big old crappie's gonna find you. So all this right here is normally not underwater. We're basically fishing short. I think when I bring him up, it might adjust him a little bit more. It's not so deep. See, that makes a difference. Move their line around. Oh, while we're waiting, let me pull one of these crappie out and I'll show you how big he is. I got both these crappie here in the same general area. There you go, guys. This is my hand. Going to give you an idea of how big he is. Don't know how well you can really tell, but he's a good size one. He's probably 12 or 13 inches. I got two of them about the same size. I see the spotlight's got me way away from where I want to be. Definitely got a mind of its own, that's for sure. So my whole theory is there's so much current, the backside of this island is a break, so therefore the fish are going to hang out in a little bit calmer water. Just my theory. Trying to get resituated here. I don't know how much juice my battery's got left in it because I didn't get to charge it all the way. Then I ran for a while yesterday. Get turned around. We're about back where I wanted to be. Welcome in, whoever just popped in. All trolls are welcome if you guys want to troll. I don't care. Gives us a little entertainment. Probably actually too close. I'm going to let that current push me back out. I was going to readjust that too, wasn't I? Dang it. Go a little shallower. Quite a bit deeper than what I thought it was. That could be the whole thing. Let's try to do the spotlight deal again. When we get that minnow back out, I adjusted it probably 10 inches. I might have been like on the bottom almost. The bugs here aren't nearly as bad as they were on the St. Francis River. They were driving me crazy there. I'm just going to slowly move that bobber closer to me. Cover a little bit more ground. Them crappie are there and they want that, they'll jump on it. They don't care. They don't care if you're moving it or not. Maybe I just got lucky and caught two. And if that's all I end up with, I'll let them go before I leave. But I owe a debt. Gentleman come over and helped me cut my grass the other day, and I said, "What the hell are you for helping me?" He's like, "Bring me some crappie." kind of want to try to repay that debt. See if they ain't right there. That's about where it was. Between there and here. I have to move that weight down. So I've seen that minnow come all the way up to the top of that bottle. He's running. He's running fast. Kind of wonder. Oh, there he is. He's just too far up in the water column. That's the problem. I have to move that weight down. That jig that I had on there was all the way down to the bottom. I had a jig head. That's the problem. Move that weight down some more so he can't do that. Because if there's something after him, he's just going up above him. Let's move that weight way down here. I'm in the shade. I might actually be able to reach out. See, that makes a difference. Let's see. Whoa, Jason Rules, is that what that is? I can't tell exactly. Sorry if I'm wrong. But welcome in. Need to change this to all chat. That way I can see everybody. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of stuff I didn't see. Don't normally run a minnow on a jig head. But I did that time. It did produce a couple fish. So I'm like, all right, I got 2 fish in a row. I'm on something. Then I changed things and I quit catching. So I think the moral of that story is don't change something if it's working. Now I do have a rod out here with the jig on it. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, no. There we had him. He was right next to that tree. Come on, Spotlight, kick in. Well, that's what I get. I didn't have that weight on very tight. Lost the fish, but I've got 2 bites in the same exact spot. So I'm going to put another weight on here, keep it lower. It seemed to have made a difference. So these are pretty big minnows, a lot bigger than what I'd normally use. A lot bigger than what I'd normally use. All right, you got another minnow on. I'm gonna get this other rod out of my way because it is just in my way. I got this big wide open boat so I can move, and it seems like no matter what, there's always something under my feet. And I know you guys can't really see what I'm catching now, which kind of stinks because that defeats the whole purpose of how I tried to have everything set up. Right by that tree again. There he goes. There he is. Got that one. Ah, didn't expect this guy. Got us a smallmouth off of that tree. GoPro, start recording. All right, guys, we ended up getting a smallmouth off a minnow. Nice little guy. Didn't expect that. Let's let him go. GoPro, stop recording. Kind of hard to get everything set up off this boat as well. But all right, well, we got one. Not what we were after. We ain't got but about 12 minnows, so we'll fish them out. See what else we can get. Let's get back out there. I hope you guys can see. That's probably what took it the past couple times with that smallmouth. I think I kind of got these cameras backwards. I was planning on fishing out the front of the boat because I had to put the thing turned around the other way. But you know, there ain't nothing saying I can't turn that camera like this and fish. Y'all have to look at me though. That's the only bad thing. But it could be worse. You could be looking at Mid-South. We're going to try all these shallow areas. Them crappie are getting ready to spawn. Water temperature is 62 degrees. They should be spawning pretty soon. So they'll be coming up on the banks. Here's my phone. Put stuff down all the time. I don't remember where I put it. I know there's more in here. I just gotta find them again. The stupid spot lock really screwed me up when it turned me around. Oh, it's got something going. By that tree again. So you pulled it down for a second and let it go. Oh, I don't think we're going to do any good there. We'll try it forward some more. Stacy has a microphone like Rod for his GoPro. He's like, that thing stinks. It makes the noise even louder. I was hoping it would cancel out it because it's a directional type mic. Now, see, now that I come to sit up here, the stupid spot lock don't want to spot lock me in. It's turning me sideways again. Try to get on my phone so I can at least see the chat. Of course, it says I do not have service. See, this phone stinks. It ain't worth a crap. I can't stay too much later, really. We'll probably go for about another half hour trying to do this. Then I'm gonna go try to catch some more white bass, and I'm gonna have to go home because I should have left to go home 2 hours ago. But I couldn't do that. I'm too stubborn. Can't believe I caught them too, and I can't get another bite now. Well, I mean, I caught that smallmouth. No, I got to put this rod down, and I got to pick my phone up. That seemed to be what did it last time. All right, fishing the Mid-South. That one, it's in the tree back behind me. Bunch of fish in the Mid-South talking. Nobody's talking back. Andy, welcome in. If you're still here. A lot of more Mid-South. A little bit of Andy. A lot more Mid-South. You're doing good to keep the chat up. I appreciate it. We got 18 people in with 9 thumbs up. You guys are awesome. If you like to sit here and you'll be in line at Denny's. Dang. I want some. Yeah, you can keep up with that, chat. It's all about Mid-South. Well, this kind of really bums me out. I thought for sure getting on them 2 nice ones was a good sign I was going to get on a couple more nice ones. I was actually hoping I'd get on a ton of nice ones. I've done fairly well a little farther up. Maybe we'll move up a little bit. Should have never messed with what the setup I had. I should have just left it alone. It worked. When it works, don't mess with it. What do? I mess with it. All right, let's try moving up a little bit. Maybe we'll find something up here. I ain't gonna move up too far. This could be all good area. That's too shallow. There we go. When your bobber lays down flat, you're too shallow. Where you go? Mr. Minnow went cruising around. I thought maybe something was up. I lost service. I didn't know I lost service back. I really want to try that tree that's laid down there. It looks like it's been a while. There's that wind. If I remember right, there's some structure right out here somewhere too. What the hell? You still alive, Minnow? I don't think my Minnow's alive no more. They'll come back to life as soon as I take him off the hook and put him in the water. You know, they always mysteriously come back alive. Yep. He ain't got much life. He's got a little life. All right, let's get another one. There's always somebody trying to use a power tool in my videos. Don't they know I'm trying to do a video?